I'm Erika Shizzle, back with another episode of Erika's Edition. I had a hard time deciding what to call this episode because it circles around a feeling that's difficult to put into words, but I'm confident that once I give a bit of an explanation and play some songs, you'll get the gist of it. So everyone has those songs from their childhood or teenage years that they hear, and it just takes them to another place, and they're hit with this nostalgia, right? These strong emotions are awesome, but they're often exclusively felt by people who have a personal attachment to the era that produced that song. What I want to focus on, though, are songs that give off a sort of universal nostalgia, if you will. That no matter how old you are, when you hear these songs, they fill you with that kind of emotion. You might describe it as feeling homesick for a totally unfamiliar place, or feeling sentimental over something you don't even feel that you can relate to. One constant theme, in my opinion, though, is a longing feeling. I don't know if these emotions are felt vicariously through the artist's own feelings, or if the artist just focused so strongly on creating a specific mood. Maybe they wrote these songs with the intention of calling upon the listener's own memories by singing about widely known feelings or experiences. It could be a combination of these things, and it could be none of these things at all. It's entirely possible that I'm trying to find something that's not there, and I could be the only one that feels this way about these songs. I guess you'll just have to let me know if you get what I'm trying to say. This first song is off of this band's 7th album, released in 1966. It's among the most popular songs off of that particular record, and it's only just over 2 minutes long. If you were to break the song into the typical structure of verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro, you'd realize that there isn't really a bridge and the chorus is extremely short. The line in the song about Father Mackenzie was originally going to be Father McCartney, but yeah, it was decided that was a bit too close to home. This song is definitely more geared towards telling a story rather than strictly following a structure, but I think having the abrupt switches between different parts helps to echo the constant feeling of loneliness throughout the song. This is Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles.
Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where a wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window, wearing the face that she keeps in a jar by the door. Who is it for? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, darning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people, where do they all come from? All the lonely people, where do they all belong? Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people.
This next song was first released in 1971 by a very prominent English singer-songwriter. It encompasses the odd conflicts and mishaps of humanity and how life can be dull and confusing at the same time. It's definitely a song that can be interpreted in a few different ways, but I think that anyone would agree that there is a strong element of human questioning and struggle. I personally love the way the song ramps up before dropping into the chorus, even switching from a minor to a major key before switching back to minor again, which I think helps to emphasize the transition from a specific story being told to an all-encompassing criticism on the human race. This song was also covered incredibly in Portuguese by Seu Jorge in the movie The Life Aquatic, so I'm going to play a little bit of both the original and the cover. This is Life on Mars by David Bowie.
To the seat with the clearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more. She could spit in the eyes of fools. Her and the best-selling show is their life on Mars.
Quantas vezes o coração não consegue compreender o que a mente não faz questão e nem tem forças pra obedecer. Quantos sonhos já destruí e deixei escapar das mãos. Se o futuro assim permitir, não pretendo viver em vão. Meu amor, não estamos sós, tem um mundo a esperar por nós. No infinito do céu azul pode ter vida em Marte, então vem cá, me dá sua língua. Então vem, que eu quero abraçar você. Seu poder vem do sol, minha medida. Meu bem, vamos viver a vida. Então vem, senão eu vou perder quem sou. Vou querer me mudar para uma life on Mars.
The third song I have was released in 1972 by a soft rock duo. I don't want to call them a one-hit wonder because they had a couple of other songs that got up pretty high on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, but I feel like this song is definitely the one that most people would think of when they hear the band's name. It's a funny song to me in some ways because you'd expect a bit more of a build-up to the chorus, but it comes up without much notice. Lyrically, it's pretty simple, but it has some interesting phrasing like blowing through the jasmine in my mind, which, after listening to this song so much, I still had no idea that that was the actual line. To be honest, this song is pretty similar to Eleanor Rigby structurally, and it doesn't have much of a bridge either. This song, though, isn't lonely. The last verse is about the comfort found in coming home to your partner after a long day. However, the song has a very reminiscent feeling, especially in the chorus, that makes me miss the summertime when everything just feels lighter. This is Summer Breeze by Seals and Crofts.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Fast forward nearly 30 years and we're at our fourth song, which earned this American rock band their first Grammy nominations. For me, it's the lead singer's voice that really gives this song that longing feeling. He sings with so much emotion, almost yelling in the chorus, after hesitantly holding back in the preceding verses. It was actually intended to be called Set Us on Fire, but when the sound mixers made a joke about how the original title sounded, it stuck. This is Sex on Fire by Kings of Leon. My fifth and final song to share is one of my absolute favorites. Released in 2013 as a promotional single for this artist's debut album, it has been specifically praised by critics for its lyrics. This artist was only 16 when her debut album was released, meaning that she was even younger when she wrote it. I love the lyrics, but it's the accompanying background music that really connects the lines and adds so much feeling as the tempo speeds up to echo a panicked feeling about growing older. It's such a powerful song on so many levels. This is Ribs by Lorde.
This dream isn't feeling sweet. We're reeling through the midnight streets, and I've never felt more alone. It feels so scary getting old. We can talk it so good, we can make it so divine. We can talk it good, how you wish it would be all the time. This dream isn't feeling sweet, we're reeling through the